Okay, so we are live. Welcome everyone to our event today. Stephanie, can you take this call? Okay, so I'll be using the first 5 minutes while waiting for everyone to join us in this live stream. To ask everyone to like and share the event and actually make more people aware of it. If you have any friends or family that you think would like to know more information about studying in the UK or particularly at Bangor University, then please do share this live stream with them. And I'm going to be calling all the names of the pages that we're going to be live streaming from. So the first one would be 012 Global. Then it would be 012 VN, 012 Vietnam, Naomi Official on Facebook, Naomi UK Official on YouTube. There's a Vietnamese page that called Scholarship and Study Abroad in the UK. Also, there's another page that called Study Abroad in the UK with 012 Global. So yeah, so if you do have any questions for us or for Bangor University, please try to just drop them right into the comments box straight away. So I'll be introducing our company a little as well while waiting for more of you to join us today. 012 Global is an international consultancy company located in London. And we work very closely with many universities in the UK and other English-speaking countries. We have been helping students from all over the world and making their dream of studying abroad come true. We consult students on their study options and help them find a university and course that fit their needs and interests. We also help them prepare all the documents and guide them through the application process. But this is not where our service stops. We help students through the complicated visa application process, as well as being a constant companion throughout their study if they ever need any help. 012 Global was previously known as Sky and I, and our reputation lies in over a decade of experiences within the legal advice, accounting, mortgage, and especially education. And this live event today is all about Bangor University and studying in the UK with Bangor University, and it will be joined by Karen. So if I can just get Karen to introduce herself a little, that would be perfect, if you don't mind.
Hello, Ivy. Hello, everybody. Thank you for letting me join your live stream today. My name is Karen Mai Jones, and I'm the regional manager for Southeast Asia and Vietnam at Bangor University. So that means that normally I'll visit Vietnam quite regularly. And also I'll assist any Vietnamese students with their questions about coming to study at Bangor University. And of course, I work with Ivy and the team there as well. Nice to meet you all.
Thanks, Karen, for that introduction. I'm just gonna kind of put you backstage for a little, and then I'll come back to you. Just one sec. So due to the restricted length of time that we have for the day, we will try and answer questions on a first-come, first-served basis, starting from questions that we received even prior to the event. So with any question that we cannot answer today, we will send you a direct message either on Facebook or YouTube or wherever it is that we might be able to reach you on after the live stream. And this will be another chance for me to just repeat all the names of the pages that we're going to be broadcasting from today. 012 Global, 012 VN, Naomi Official, and Naomi UK Official on YouTube. A Vietnamese page on Facebook called Study Abroad, Settlement and Scholarship in the UK. And there's one more page that's called Study Abroad with 012 Global in the UK. Apart from our regular online webinars, we have 2 more YouTube channels which provide over 500 videos on different topics. So please head over there if you missed any of our live sessions or would like to find out more about the UK. And to get the information, make sure that you actually subscribe to our YouTube channels as well. Okay, so we'll jump right into the first question that we have. So if I can actually get Karen to introduce a little bit about Bangor University so that everyone can have a broad picture about the university. please.
Okay, great. Thanks, Ivy. So Bangor University is located in Bangor City. It's actually quite a small city. It's a 3-hour direct train journey from London, and it's like an hour or two from Liverpool and Manchester. So students tend to fly into Manchester to then travel to Bangor, which is about an hour and a half by road from Manchester. Because we're a small city, the population of the city itself is about 20,000 people. And we have on top of that about 10 to 11,000 students. And about 15 to 20% of those students are international students from all over the world. So from Europe, Africa, Asia, Southeast Asia, pretty much about 120 countries. So we do have some Vietnamese students in Bangor also, usually in the region of about 20 each year, but it does vary. And we are located on the seashore, actually, at the foot of the Snowdonia mountain range. So we're in one of the most beautiful university settings in the UK. And because we're in a small town, it's also very safe, very friendly, and there's a really strong sense of community in Bangor. We have got a business school, a school of law, we have a large school of psychology, and we also have other subjects such as environmental sciences, electronic engineering and computer science, and we have our own school of ocean sciences also. What else can I tell you about Bangor? Yeah, so we have a number of different schools, and we are located in Wales. We offer quite affordable tuition fees, and we have a number of scholarships. We still have some scholarships which are open for application at the moment. So we have a 50% scholarship, which is called the VC Scholarship. That will close on the 25th of May, 2021. So if you're going to apply, please do so now. We also have the Global Wales Scholarship, which is quite an unusual scholarship. That's a £10,000 scholarship, which is only available through the Welsh universities. And that is open to students from Vietnam. That will close on the 20th of June, 2021. So there's a little bit more time for that scholarship. And it's a £10,000 scholarship. We do have some automatic scholarships as well when you apply. And you can ask 012 Global for more information on that, and they can check with me.
All right, that's great. Thank you. So for the scholarship that you just mentioned, if you can just guide a student on the screen that got this question, if you can guide her through the requirements of the scholarship.
So there will be some automatic scholarships when you apply to Bangor University. The admissions team will review your application and your grades, and they will very probably assign an automatic scholarship to your application. If you have, say, very high grades, maybe in the region of 8.0 out of 10, I would encourage you to apply for our VC scholarship. And all the details are actually on the website, but we are looking for very high grades in your original transcript. And then there's a short application form on our website which you need to complete. And that will be looking really at your background, your passion, what you do, not just academically, but also, you know, in your day-to-day life, and the sort of social events and volunteering you may do. The other scholarship which is available and we'll close a little bit later is the Global Wales Scholarship. And that closes on the 20th of June. That's a £10,000 scholarship. And again, all the details are on our website. That's a postgraduate scholarship open to students from Vietnam. And again, similarly, you'll be asked to submit a case or a background of yourself and outline why you feel you would be a good candidate for this scholarship.
Okay, thank you very much for that sharing. So I do apologize to all the Vietnamese students. I haven't done any translating at all. But I think in the comments box, we are getting all the questions in English. So I think the audience today is quite good with that for the moment. But I will promise that, you know, after the live stream is done, we'll take the recording. I'll do some subtitle. We'll be posting that onto our YouTube channel, so you guys can actually rewatch it if you do need to. And the translation for Vietnamese student particularly will be on there as well. Okay, so I've got another very interesting question here, Karen. So the student named Eddie, he's asking, what do you think? Why do you think students still should consider studying in the UK in 2021, and how do studies during COVID look like?
Thank you, Ivy. Hi, Eddie. It's a difficult question, isn't it? I think you will find that this is a question which students are answering themselves. Some students have postponed their studies for 2021, but others feel that it's important for them to follow their dreams and to continue to study. And as a university, our main responsibility is to keep our students and our staff safe. So we have introduced a number of measures across the university which have really focused on the health and safety of the students. Our measures have in part been put in place as a response to the Welsh Government guidance. So there have been periods of time when students have been studying predominantly online. And there are some courses, however, which will have a mandatory element where they must attend practicals or go on field trips or whatever. So it will depend in part on what you're studying. And all efforts are being made to keep those environments safe. So that is our priority. You know, many students do want to continue to study. We are still offering our courses, and we are also adapting to the new normal. And I think that will be in place for some time yet. Now, you ask, how do studies during COVID look like? So we have had a mixture of blended learning. So there has been, as I say, some face-to-face teaching and some practical, physical learning. But there has also been, where necessary, and if preferred, some online teaching. And all the time we're adapting to the situation. So since Easter, the Welsh Government has allowed us to start opening up slowly. And I think it's that slow process which is key. It's a learning curve for us all, I think, over the past year. And I think that's why students are now starting to feel they don't want to postpone their studies any longer. They do trust the processes and the protocols that have been put in place, and they are choosing to come and study in the UK. Or in some cases, they are starting their studies online and moving forwards from there. So we are slowly moving forwards in the way we are teaching and studying in the UK. I can't hear you, Ivy.
I'm on mute, sorry.
Someone has to do it, right? Somebody has to be on mute in a call.
Yeah, so so I get for what you were saying, so that absolutely good news for those of you that are still, you know, hesitating to make that initial decision whether or not to do the application and then go abroad and study with, you know, not just Bangor University, but at any university in the UK this year. And I do get another question, which is one of the most popular ones that we get every single year, and especially this year, where on the 1st of July, the government actually allows students to apply for their 2-year post-study work visa. So this student, whose name I can't actually pronounce, is asking, does Bangor University offer courses with placement years, and will I have to organize it myself?
Okay, wow. The very simple answer is yes. So, for example, we have a number of undergraduate courses with placement years. Absolutely. It depends what you want to study. In fact, all of our undergraduate courses will have some element of placement. So you don't have to do a year. Some will offer a year. You might just do 2 or 3 weeks, or you could do longer. And that second aspect of the question is kind of key to that. So we, as a university, will arrange placements for our undergraduate students. For some students, they may feel that they will go with what the university can organize for them. For other students, they may have a very specific agenda. They may have a very specific aim. They may have a very specific company. And in those circumstances, I would encourage you to speak with your tutor, to speak with the placement lead within the school, and work with them to secure a placement where you want to go. So they can support you if you want to organize it yourself, but you don't have to. You don't have to at all.
Right, awesome to hear then. So I think for this year, or even last intake, September 2020, we have seen a sort of like a change in when students deciding what course or what major they want to go for in terms of undergraduate degree or postgraduate as well. Have you seen any sort of like changes in, let's say, the numbers of students decided to all of a sudden usually go in for business management, then switch to a different course? Or are there some popular courses where students might want to, you know, like for our market, the Southeast Asian, we usually choose like international business or international business law or business management. And all of a sudden this year, I've seen students just switching to wanting to go to medical school all of a sudden. Have you seen any change at Bangor University particularly?
I have to say that I've noticed that, you know, the business school and the law school have been the most popular schools with the students from Southeast Asia, and they do continue to be. I find it quite interesting that some students are quite interested in studying psychology, and they're very interested in joining our School of Psychology. And what I have found is that some of them are very concerned that they don't have the undergraduate background in psychology. And that may be for a number of reasons. It might be that when they entered as an undergraduate, they hadn't considered psychology, or alternatively, it wasn't really readily available in their country. So what I do notice is those students who are looking to transfer from a background in business to maybe psychology or something like that. And I'm also really noticing a big interest in things like data science and big data. Basically, those are really interesting areas as well. But there's always students who are interested in coming to study environmental sciences at Bangor University as well. Because of our location, we are one of the top universities in the UK for ocean sciences, environmental sciences, things like that.
Got it. I've been reminded by the computer. All right. Okay. So I think that's just 20 minutes of full information about studying in the UK at Bangor University. And many thanks to you, Karen, for joining us today and providing so much useful information to all of our students. So I think that would be a wrap up for us today, for me, myself, the 12 Global team, and for Karen as well. So we do hope that we will get a lot of messages asking about Bangor University after this. And if any of you that are still hesitating to make that decision, whether or not to come join us in the UK or any other country, or if you really want to come study at Bangor University, it is now the time for you to take the initiative and decide. All right, Karen, thank you so much. And I'll get back to you if we do have any student, if there's anything that we would like more of your insight for. Okay, all right then, you have a good day, and the same to all of our students. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you so much. Bye bye.